What's up everyone? Today I'm going to be restoring an old LEGOLAND sculpture. A scuba diver who's missing an arm and is pretty dirty. I got him off of Facebook Marketplace. The guy I bought it from said his dad bought it from someone who used to work at Lego. So I'm not sure exactly where it was displayed. I think LEGOLAND. I mean, it's got like these permanent display grooves here. So if anyone has seen one of these before or knows where it was displayed, let me know in the comment section. I'm pretty sure it's from like the 90s. The feet are kind of stuck in one position, but they rotate. And the only broken part, I think, is he's missing an arm here. So I'm gonna try to replace the arm and clean him up. There's a couple pieces behind here that I think are missing. But if you can see here, it looks like there's a few holes. I have some reference photos, but apparently he's missing like a scuba mask right here. So we're gonna try to replace that. Let's get started and we'll see if we can clean this guy up. So I ended up counting all the pieces on the right arm and what it would take to replicate that for the left arm. The parts for the scuba mask were a little more expensive than the others because a couple of them are actually discontinued. So the next step would be for me to try to figure out how to attach this arm to the body. It looks like the piece they have in there to attach it is pretty broken, so I'll have to try to get it out somehow. I'm gonna try to carefully chip out the pieces little by little. Hopefully I don't do any damage to the other parts. Since the whole thing is glued together, there's no way for me to take it apart and pull out that broken piece. Looks like it's coming out okay. Let's speed this up a bit. Now that I have the part out, I'm going to replace it with the exact same piece, but just a different color. I'll use this blue Technic piece that will allow the arm to rotate, just like the one on the right side. Since I can't take the build apart, I'm going to have to just squeeze this one in there. So I'm going to have to remove the two studs at the top that normally locks the brick in place. Now that I have all the parts ready, I'm gonna go through and give them a good cleaning before we add the arm. Wow, is this thing dirty? Now I should be able to just gently tap this thing in. I've added a little bit of Elmer's glue just to be on the safe side. It looks like it's really snug, so I don't think it's going anywhere once it gets in there. I'll have to line up the arm carefully to make sure it looks exactly like the other. There, that looks good. Now onto the scuba mask. This should be pretty simple. The guy I bought this from also had the red one that you see in these pictures I'm showing. He said he planned on keeping that one, but was nice enough to let me take a bunch of reference photos so I could easily fix this one up. And finally, I'll add in a few pieces to fill in the holes on this oxygen tank on his back. Alright, so he's still a little dusty, but I'll have to spend some more time cleaning him off. I think it came out pretty good. His arm moves up and down, just like the other side. It's a little fragile because I didn't glue it, but I don't know if that's necessary if I'm going to hang it up. I don't think too many people are going to be touching it. I'll probably tie some fishing line to him and see if I can hang him from the ceiling. Maybe I'll build a fish or two and hang those next to him. I think it looks pretty cool. His arm was pretty challenging to build. I didn't really think it would be that difficult, but when you think about it, his arm has to be built so that it's reflected so it can go on the left side. I ended up just adding a couple of bricks to this scuba tank and of course had to fix the oxygen mask. This rotates, it's pretty cool. So how do you think it came out? Do you have any recommendations on how I can glue this arm together? Let me know with a comment down below. Like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.